And in this clip, we're going to finish up talking about the transition editor. Now the border has a couple different uses to it. The border, let me turn that up. If you notice, now you see a black border. So you could wipe it with a black border if you want. But really, in my opinion, the border looks cheesy unless you're trying to make some sort of 80s feel to it. The best use for this is feathering it. There's a little selection here called Feather Edges, and you click that and it will feather your edge. But it corresponds with your border. So if I click it with no border, okay, there's no feather. But now if I raise the border, wherever that border is now going to be feathered video. So I click feather, boom, now it's feathered. Let me really raise that up. So now instead of a harsh wipe, you now have a nice, smooth, feathered wipe, which looks pretty good. Not as cheesy as the harsher wipe. So now let me show you a different one. Let's now do the edge wipe. So click drag that edge wipe down in your timeline on top of clock. Okay, so now we have edge wipe parameters. The reason I want to bring this up is because I want to show you a nice practical use of using this editor here. Now if you notice what happens. Okay, over in the canvas you've got it, the next scene wiping from left to right. Alright, well that looks kind of crappy by itself. But a really nice way to wipe it is by adding a feather to it. So we're going to go ahead and we'll turn this border up. So let's go a little bit into the transition so you can see how big this border is. We'll turn it up all the way and then click the feather edge. And if you notice, now you have a nice feathered edge. If you're a Star Wars fan, you've seen this before. He's, you know, George Lucas did this in all the Star Wars movies. Just a nice feather transition across. Then if you watch that in full time, in real time, it's nice. Now it's a little fast. I think we'll do it at maybe 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and change that to 2 seconds. Now let's watch it. It's just a really nice effect because it's very smooth.